Hey guys, welcome to another video. In my last video where we talked about manual exposure control, I got a lot of questions about how did I record the screen from the Mavic using iOS. I do like to fly my Mavic using my tablet when I'm sat out here in the garden, if I'm flying in the local area. Generally, if you need to record the screen, you're going to need to think ahead because you're going to need some additional equipment. So this video is going to focus on iOS and how to record the screen from an iOS device whilst flying with the DJI Go4 app. Now I know there are lots of solutions for Android. Obviously I'm not an Android user, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. And I also know that in the betas of iOS 11 there are facilities to record the screen. Finally, thank you Apple. But how do we record the screen when we're running iOS 10? And we need to make a recording that shows the user interface of the DJI Go4 app. That's what we're going to do today. Okay, so let's get into this. Well, one of the things that iOS devices do is they have the ability to output an HDMI signal from the lightning port. Now the problem with that is your tablet is connected, or your phone is connected to your controller via the lightning cable. So how do you get the HDMI out from there? I thought. Apple make a dongle. Said dongle has a lightning connector on one end, has an HDMI port and a lightning connector there. So I thought what I'll do is I will plug one into there, like so, and that will give me the HDMI port I need to plug into some form of recording device. If only it were that easy. The problem with this device is, and shame on you Apple, is this port is only good for power. So when you actually connect it to your controller through this dongle, the DJI Go4 app does not see your controller. So therefore you have no ability to operate the Mavic through that. So how do we do it? Well, it's actually a little bit more complicated than that, but it's really quite simple. You need two devices. Firstly, you need an Apple TV. Now this is an old third generation Apple TV. It's a 1080p Apple TV. Apple no longer make or support these versions, so you can pick them up on eBay for a song. I think I paid £10 or £15 for this one. Don't use it to watch TV or anything like that on it. I use it purely as an AirPlay receiver. So built into all iOS devices is the ability to AirPlay to an Apple TV. You see where I'm going with this. So we can get the signal by going into iOS. If you swipe up from the bottom, you'll get the control center. Now you have to do this outside the DJI Go app, otherwise it just puts you into full screen mode. So switch back to your desktop, go to your control center, where it says AirPlay mirroring, you press that and select the Apple TV device that you want to use. And that will wirelessly send a signal, remember you need Wi-Fi for this, to the Apple TV. So we can get the signal from the screen of the iPad to this, but we still need to record it, and this has no recording capability. This is where this little device comes in. This is a Halpage TV Rocket, PVR Rocket, sorry. And it's really designed for people who want to record themselves playing video games. You plug this between the console and the TV, or in this case, between the Apple TV and the TV. So the HDMI goes from the Apple TV into here, and then from here into the TV. And then once this is connected in line, all you need to do is add storage. So in this case, there is a little USB on the side. You take your USB key and you plug that in there. Now, once that's done, and this is all set up, you start AirPlaying, you will see the DJI Go4 app on the TV. It's that simple. So when you want to start recording, you press the big red record button, and it writes to that USB key. When you're finished, you press it again to stop, you unplug the key, and you go plug this into your computer, and you've got all the footage that you need. It's that simple. Now, as I say, when iOS 11 comes, all of this isn't going to matter anymore. But if you want to record today and you don't want to put the beta on your devices, something that I don't do anymore. I used to put every bleeding edge beta on every device I had, and I've learned my lesson with that. I'll wait until it comes out, I'll wait until it's done and it's ready to go, and we'll try it out then. But for now, this thing is great. I think they're about £60 on Amazon. You may be able to get it cheaper on eBay and other places, but the help page, PVR Rocket, great little device. That's it for today. If you have been, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.